number one principle is learning how to succeed in a marriage is as intensive as learning how to succeed in business or in sports. And I'm talking about like at a professional level. If I'm talking about Tom Brady, Michael Jordan level, if you want to succeed at a professional level, it is a commitment, brother. If you want to succeed in a marriage, it's as intensive as learning how to succeed in a business. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I don't care how much you love her, love is not enough. Okay, now if you're not just dating and you're not like dating, trial and error is fine because you go out on a few dates, it doesn't work out. Oh well, no loss and a little sadness, maybe a little heartbreak, but with marriage, my friend, is for keeps. When you find the one, when you find the queen, and you're like, she's the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with, you can't, trial and error ain't gonna work. Okay, effort. Love is not enough. Effort's not enough. Romance is not enough. Being a good guy isn't enough. Being good in bed isn't enough. Because until you truly learn how to create lasting connection and affection and respect and communication, brother, I don't care how good you are in bed, that bedroom door is often going to be closed for business because you ain't going to get there. Learning how to succeed in marriage requires you becoming a master of relationships. You becoming a master of yourself and a master of that relationship, and every woman is different. And learn how to speak her language and connect with her and hold space for her emotional roller coasters and all of that. That is a game. This is why I do what I do. This is why I created this 10-week program, Divorce to Victory, is to help guys get their shit together and start really understanding this. Because the second principle is this: before you can get marriage right, or before you can get love right, before you can get a relationship right, you have to get you right. You got to take care of you. As a man, you have to heal. You have to become whole. Okay. Now, what that means is emotionally, you got to be whole. But it means also that you have to be stable financially as a man who can provide for his queen. It means you have to be strong. Physically, you need to be in great shape, physical attraction, and you need to be a man who can protect. And women look and are attracted at men who are physically fit, who are physically strong. Why? Because intuitively, biologically, their brain says, he can protect me, and they're attracted to that. You got to be skilled. Brother, you got to become skilled in all, and I'm going to give you some resources here on this podcast here in a minute, but you have to become skilled in all aspects of a relationship. Okay. It is not enough to be a good guy or a nice guy. That ain't enough. You got to become skilled at attraction. How do you flirt? How do you date? How do you banter? How do you get a woman to want you? What about communication? Learning how to listen, learning how to express yourself, express good things, bad things, agreement, disagreement, how to negotiate, how to work through conflict, all conflict resolution, figuring out differences, disagreements, how to forgive, how to trust. All that has to be in play. You got to figure out compatibility issues. Like, how do we get on the same page when it comes to our values and expectations and rules and boundaries and your love language, and understanding her love language and helping her understand your love language and communicating in a way that allows for that true connection without there becoming this wall of fog in between you because you're not connected. Learning the skills of how to create and maintain affection, connection, communication, and intimacy. And let's just put it this way. Yes, sex and being great at sex is a skill. Okay. You weren't born with that skill, and you didn't learn it from porn. Okay. You ain't going to learn what you need to learn about how to truly please a woman and how to attract a woman, how to make a woman want you. You're not going to learn that from watching Pornhub. You're just not going to do it. But you got to figure that out. You have to learn how to be a master when it comes to intimacy, because a woman is very wired, very, very different than us. Okay. I heard one guy say, he said, men are like microwave ovens and women are like crock pots. Man, push a button, he's ready to go immediately. A woman, she takes a while. And it's a different kind of game. It's a different kind of process to get her into that place of connection and where intimacy is true intimacy and great sex is possible. You got to learn that skill. You got to learn the skill of how to deal with your finances and how to work finances together. All that's got to be decision making, those kind of skills. What are the roles and responsibilities? What is your role? What is her role? And you're like, well, we love each other. It'll all work out. No, it won't, my friend. You have to have the skill to figure all this stuff out and lay it out and create a context, create a life in which she feels not only safe and secure, but she feels wanted, she feels valued, she feels heard, she feels seen, and she feels in a way that makes her want to be open and close and connected with you. And this is a path. This is not a reboot. This is a complete system upgrade. So here's a couple of things that I'm going to just tell you got to do. Number one is you have to commit to becoming a high value man, a true leader in all areas of your life. You got to be able to provide. You got to be able to protect. You got to be able to lead. You need to be able to play with her to make her feel happy and great and adventurous. And it's not your job to make her happy, but it is your job to make her life full of joy and to create an environment in which she can have joy. So you got to commit to becoming that kind of man. If you enjoyed this video and want to watch another one, you can click right here. If you want to see the entire podcast, click right here.